Hello, and yeah, the new package has arrived, this time from DJI Osmo Action 4, ND filters, DJI Mic 2 transmitter. Then I also have floating case, and I got diving accessory kit. A lot of YouTubers comparing DJI Osmo Action 4 with a GoPro 12. For sure you can, no doubt, but I think it's like to compare old athletes who's been always in the first positions and now kind of got out of shape. If you would ask me even 5 years ago what camera I would use for underwater filming, so there was no any other alternatives. It was a GoPro, which was quite expensive, but at least it was predictable quality, and there was a like really cheap cameras which filmed completely crap footage. So that's why I put on a start line these two cameras, which are quite the new brands. I mean, DJI is not that new anymore, but it's quite new in an action camera category, and both of these companies are really motivated to become best and most sold action cameras, and they're doing really good, I can say. And what I can promise you during this video, I will put them in the same conditions, underwater and also above the water. Don't ask me which one I like more. I have both of them, so I don't have to choose. That's already really big benefit for me. One camera is better for some conditions, another one is for another conditions. Like for example, if I would vlog, most probably I'm gonna vlog with Insta360, simply because there is this flip screen and it's really handy, while for the DJI there is only this front screen which is square, and it doesn't really transfer what I'm recording at the moment. I tried to do selfie with a Common another day when we were underwater, and I was not really sure do we fit both into the frame or not. On this one, when it's inside the underwater case, you cannot flip the screen, so you have no any idea what you do, because in the front screen there is only information what mode you are recording at the moment. I didn't want to do a quick review simply because I wanted to feel the cameras. I wanted to test them, different depths, different heights. Both of the cameras I brought to extreme depths, deeper than they say it can resist the pressure. I brought them also in the mountains to test how they feel in cooler temperatures. Both of them did great. So now I'm gonna talk a little bit in the details. Both of the cameras has a magnetic mounting system. That's how it looks here. And here I decided to test how fast cameras is switching on and off, and the winner is DJI. And both cameras supports voice commands. Just Ace Pro is going further, and they also support signals. Let's say I'm showing the palm, it will start recording video. It's still working also with the voice commands, but sometimes when it's windy it can be missed, while the hand signals are really handy. Yeah, I almost forgot to mention about battery charging stations. I like a way more DJI charging case than battery charging station from Insta360, simply because when you hike, it's more comfortable when it's inside the case. So you just attach the wire and you charge from the power bank. While here, just imagine if it's inside the backpack, so it's shaking and the batteries can fall out, so finally not charging. So good job, DJI. I actually recently did a video about how we did our hike to top the Agong, and we went around the crater, so you can see that video there in that corner. I didn't put cameras on this one bar, so because I wanted to film also myself from the side, so that's why I used 2.6, which was pretty challenging because I had to hold in each hand one stick on a camera on the tip of it, at the same time manage my partial pressures for the rebreather and also gas switching. So it was challenging, but I did it. Enjoy. And so first what I did, I took this camera straight down to some deep dive to 70 meters, as you will later see on my diving computer. And the highlight of this dive was turtle, which just bumped into me at 67 meter depth, and when I turned around at 70, it just went down to some 80-90 meter depth. That's the first time I see turtle diving that deep. As you see, footage is enjoyable even at that great depth. Yes, everything is blue and gray. Yeah, and that's the turtle I was talking about. So now let's start the experiment. I was holding cameras in hand on a sticks, filming same time, so you can see the difference. No comments here, I leave it for your personal judgment. I think it's a matter of taste, which one you like more. One important thing when you do deep dives is that back door of the diving case doesn't touch the screen. As you saw, Ace Pro camera's housing back door is a little bit touching the screen, but it's nothing critical. When we're looking at the case of DJI, the glass of the back door is quite far from the screen. Here I left a little bit longer clip where I was diving inside the wreck, so you can see how the camera is performing in a low light. previously DJI Osmo Action 4 was in a D-log mode, so then from this moment it's in a normal mode. Back from diving. I wish I can use mirror cameras like Sony or Canon, but in mountains, when I'm climbing, hiking, it's simply impossible. No camera can give you satisfactory videos quality under 25 meters depth. It's simply not possible. For that, you need good diving lights with a powerful beam. So basically, it's also a video light which doesn't make the spots in the middle. One good torch in this case will cost you same as 2 cameras together. If you request, I can do another video where I will use the light, but I'm pretty sure both cameras will do great in these conditions. But like I said, the reason I use action cameras to record my dives is their size and the fact they don't bother me at all and compromise my dive safety. So conclusion, ACE Pro handles light a little bit better than DJI Osmo Action 4. I'm talking about inside wreck, for example. You can clearly see that the footage sometimes is a bit overshot, that's true, but by reducing contrast, it's easy to fix it. Plus ACE Pro have pure video mode, and that's a big benefit for low light. On the other hand, DJI Osmo Action 4 footage looks more cinematic for me, and I would like to hear your opinion, and please write some comments. What do you think about it? And the D-Log gives a space for creativity, 100%. My choice still is normal mode, simply because colors are great and don't lose that cinematic feeling anyways. So I don't recommend to mess with a D-Log for those who are not into the color grading and looking for good results straight out of the camera. When we're talking about the battery life, I think DJI Osmo Action 4 is doing good. The battery is good for 2 60-minute dives easily. ACE Pro battery is a little bit short to cover 2 full 60-minute dives. Even I make short clips, not longer than 30 seconds. It's not enough for 2 dives, I mean the ACE Pro battery. Someone will say, just change the battery between the dives. But just imagine the camera is wet. And if I will open the box between the dives to change the battery, it will get some humidity into it. And even I'm using the anti-fog pads, it will still fog up. So that's why I never risk to open the diving case in between the dives. I hope you enjoyed this really complex, that was pretty complex for me, this review, because I tried to include so much information in it. Please forgive me if I use some camera terms wrong way. Honestly, I don't really care about all these technical terms and technical things about the cameras. What I care about is the good quality of footage. Because afterwards, when I'm trying to transfer people what I see underwater, and I cannot, it's pretty frustrating. All right, thank you very much for watching this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to subscribe and like. And see you on the next one. Bye.